Conversation and information about your hometown. It's the Heartland at Noon for Bonanza Restaurant in Moose Jaw.
If you go to the CHAB page on discovermoosejaw.com today, you'll see our top story there. You'll see the Canadian Tire logo. You'll see the Salvation Army logo. You'll see the 800 CHAB Greatest Hits of All Time logo right in the middle. And you can learn more about Toy Days right there. Toy is what we're looking for from you this Christmas. The Christmas season is upon us. And coming up December 11th and 12th, we'll be combining the love, the caring, and the giving at Toy Days at Canadian Tire in Moose Jaw. We'll be broadcasting live for a couple of days. And along with the team from the Salvation Army and Canadian Tire, we'll be working with you to create the biggest mountain of toys that Moose Jaw has ever seen. At least we're hoping it works out that way, and I'm pretty sure we can make it happen. Lieutenant Brian Bobolo from the Moose Jaw Salvation Army joining us with Canadian Tire Manager Gord Kavanaugh from Canadian Tire Moose Jaw. Lieutenant Bobolo, nice to see you, sir.
Nice to see you.
You're a regular on this program here in the Christmas season.
I love to be here.
Awesome. It's good to have you. Mm-hmm. And Gord Kavanaugh, I believe this might be your Heartland at Noon debut here today, sir.
Yes, it is. Very excited to be here, and thank you.
Well, thank you for being here. Canadian Tire, a wonderful store here in Moose Jaw, been an anchor here in Moose Jaw for many years. And sometimes I wonder how you get it all done, because you and your staff are so involved in the community. And really, that's a part of what Canadian Tire is all about, being involved in communities across the country, sir.
Absolutely. It's why all Canadian Tires are sort of locally owned by an independent dealer. And Peter's the heart and face of that store, and very involved in the community. And he does, and we all do. We very much welcome the opportunity to be involved in anything worthwhile, and this certainly is, and along with a lot of other causes we've done as well.
So we're hoping to build a mountain of toys for the children at Christmas, and I know there's lots of toy collections over the course of the year. There's the toy run from the local motorcycle guys and gals. There's the teddy bear toss that the Moose Jaw Warriors have, and we're doing Toy Days for the Salvation Army as well. Lieutenant Bobolo, tell me, how many toys do we need around Christmas time for local boys and girls?
Well, we need a lot, actually. We've been receiving hamper applications over the last few weeks at the Salvation Army, so families and individuals in need are invited to come down and apply for a Christmas hamper, and certainly part of that involves asking about the family and who's in your family. And we know collectively we've received hamper applications that impact the lives of over 600 children right in our community, and so there's about 600 people or 600 children who will be up to age 14 who will be looking to the Salvation Army and our community partners to provide toys on Christmas morning. And so a lot of these families are really struggling. Listening to their stories, it's very heartbreaking to be there to listen to what they're going through. And they're our neighbors, and they're our friends, and they're people who look just like you and I, and they've hit a rough patch, or they've been struggling for a while perhaps. The stories are very diverse, but they have one thing in common. They want to provide a nice Christmas meal for their families with the hamper food that they received through the Salvation Army, and they want to provide their children with toys. And quite often, for most of them, the only toys they'll receive will be through the Salvation Army hamper program, and certainly the toys that are provided by the motorcycle drive, and earlier this year, the toys that we will receive on Toy Day will all go into the hampers this year, and so we want to make a real Christmas we want Christmas to be really a special day for them. We want them to wake up and see lots of toys there, and so we use the stuffed animals from the hockey game, and they'll all go in there, and so we can certainly use more. We don't have enough, and we don't even have enough as of right now to give one to each child, and so we are appealing to the community to come forward on Toy Days to help us out, and take into consideration all the ages, all the way from 0 all the way up until age 14. We're trying to focus on them, and so when you're, thinking of getting some toys at Canadian Tire, certainly think of the children in need at Christmas, and maybe pick up some, toys for your own family, but maybe something else you can drop by the Salvation Army or Canadian Tire so we can pass them on.
It'll be wonderful. 600 toys for 600 hampers. But then I think we can do that, Gord. I think we could probably, I bet you we could collect 1,200. What do you say?
Absolutely. This isn't just about, we're happy to host the event. Please bring your toys from anywhere. This isn't a business opportunity for Canadian Tire. We didn't do this so we could sell more toys. We're just happy to help the Salvation Army and help the event. We have a hamper right now, even before Toy Day start, that if anyone has a toy, please bring it in. We'll keep it safe until Toy Day. But yeah, like if you're in Canadian Tire, we have toys for all ages, from preschool, boys' toys, girls' toys. Maybe it's not as appropriate to say that anymore, but we have anything that you like to donate in any price range. But like I said, buy from us, bring from any of the retailers here. It's for us, it's about collecting the toys and hosting the event.
That's a very good point to make, and saves me from asking the question. Sure, you'll accept toys from anywhere else for Toy Days, and that's wonderful. Yeah, and good active toys. I know at Canadian Tire from I mean, you've got your stuffed toys and your toys for little kids, but all the way up to sporting goods and hockey sticks for kids, right?
Absolutely, yeah. All kinds of fitness products as well. It's good to get the kids outside as well. So yeah, there's sleds, there's skates, pretty well anything you can name. We have all the Star Wars, that big stuff this year. The Frozen seems to be quite the popular item. So if you're thinking about a gift that the kids might really like, there's some hot products this year as well that we're well stocked and our other competitors are well stocked into.
That's what's hot, eh? The Frozen stuff?
Yeah, you can't keep it on the shelves. And Star Wars, with the movie coming out, that's been flying off the shelves as well. And all the traditional things like board games are always big. All the preschool dolls and things as well. There's the usual stuff, and there's always the new stuff each year.
What about Tickle Me Elmo? Is he still hot?
I hope so. I want one of those.
Yeah, we have a few Elmo. Everyone's in there always. You hear Elmo every time you turn the corner. Somebody's got the doll going, and it's no matter how old you are, they're still pretty funny.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
awesome. Off the top of your head, what else is hot for toys this Christmas?
All Lego's always big. It's the usual suspects, like Frozen, like I mentioned. Anything that's in the theaters or has been in the theaters, that's always big. And then what else is there? Like, now you put me on the spot.
Sorry.
No problem.
I'm out of touch with toys.
Yeah, me too. I'm a wretched bachelor, so when it comes to I just spent too much money in the last couple of days before Christmas.
Yeah, I'm back to the days with G.I. Joe and the Big Jim Sports Camper and Hot Wheels, right? That was toys for me. But cars, little toy cars are still hot, eh?
Absolutely. The remote control, those never go out of style. The remote control cars.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're looking forward to it. It's Toy Days. It's from 800 CHAB, the Salvation Army, and the Canadian Tire. The goal is very simple, to help every child in Moose Jaw and area have a Merry Christmas, and together we can do it. So Canadian Tire, you'll be accepting toys anytime between now and Christmas? Or
we have a bin that's already ready to go. It's just behind our cash registers. Please bring one in. We'll make sure they're held until Toy Day.
Okay, and we will be having Toy Days coming up December 11th and 12th. We'll be broadcasting live, so if you like, you can save your toys for then and bring them to Canadian Tire on those days, or come to Canadian Tire and buy some toys on December 11th and 12th, and we'll add them to the mountain of toys that we're hoping to collect this Christmas. Salvation Army Lieutenant Brian Bobolo, Canadian Tire Manager Gord Kavanaugh. Anything else we need to add today, gentlemen?
Well, certainly I want to appeal to the public and to families out there. If you are struggling, if you are in need, please give the Salvation Army a call. There's always help available. You just call us if you want to ask for help, or even to donate cash, or to donate a toy or whatever, or to sponsor a hamper. If you're a group or your employee group or your family want to sponsor a hamper, meaning buying a Christmas meal and a few toys for the kids in the family, or if you want to apply for a hamper, just give us a call, 692-5899. We'll accept your donation. We'll accept your wish to maybe volunteer, stand on a kettle. We'll accept your hamper. We're trying to encourage people to apply early on so we can match them up with sponsors, or so that we have an opportunity at the Salvation Army and go out and buy the hampers ourselves if need be. But certainly, even though there's deadlines, certainly, keep in mind there's always help available at the Salvation Army. So if you are struggling, doesn't matter what day of the year it is, just give us a call. We'll find some way of meeting your needs. And this is up until Christmas and beyond. And And certainly if you need something for your children or for food in your stomach, whatever, just give us a call.
And there's always room for volunteers on the kettles, right? You still looking?
Yeah, oh, yeah, we're always struggling. So we need people to stand on the kettles, and it's a lot of fun. You just sit there and you wish the passers-by Merry Christmas, and you thank them for their donation, and that money goes a long way. It's used throughout the year, not just at Christmas time. And so certainly please give by giving to the Salvation Army, or through our direct mail appeal, or in the kettles, or just dropping the check off at the office on First Street, on First Avenue. Please know that donation stays in the community, and it continues on to give to families throughout the entire year.
692-5899, the number to call if you'd like to volunteer, or if you need help from the Salvation Army. Just that one number to remember, 692-5899. Gord Kavanaugh from Canadian Tire and Lieutenant Brian Bobolo, Salvation Army. Thanks so much for all you're doing, gentlemen, and thanks for being here today.
Well, thank you for having us.
My pleasure.